Hello, welcome back to the next installment. Today we're going to talk about how to use your iPad, teachers, as a control surface. Yeah, we all want to be in two places or more at once, and we just can't, right? But with your iPad, you can be on stage giving direction, or you can be over at the lighting console helping another student, and you can still manage what's going on in sound world. So here's our mixing console. I brought my iPad. Here we go. There's an app on here that allows me to control the mixer. I can turn channels on. Let's look over here. I'm going to turn channel 2 on and off. On and off. Channel 1, same thing. I can turn any of those channels on. Then I can also move their faders in real time while the show is going on. It's also an excellent way, if a student is running your show, you can have just a little bit of backup and you can override maybe some of the things they're doing or help them if they get into a bind and you're someplace else backstage or something of that nature. You have on your iPad, it tells you what channels are what. Down here at the bottom, you can select EQ. You can select gate, compression. You can adjust all these different areas. Send to, this is like sends on faders. You can adjust all of those things. It also tells you what scene you're in if you've saved and are using scenes. And you have master control of the master volume over here. Up along the top, you select which fader bank you're looking at because you've only got 8 faders here. But up here is how you get through 9 through 16, 17 to 24, 25 to 32. So you've got access to all of that, and then you've got more with auxiliary sends and all of that up here. So how did we get there? Okay, so first of all, you have to have the TF, the Yamaha SM stage management, stage mixer I think it is, and the TF version. There's an LS9 version, there's a QL, there's a CL version, so you've got to get the right version. But this is TF for the TF mixer. And then you have to configure it to work. You have a Shawnee Mission sound network in your building, in your area. So you'll need to log on to that on your iPad. You can just go to Settings, and you'll choose SMSD sound on your iPad. And you will also have to go on your mixer. So there are a few steps here, but after you set it up the first time, it will remember. So that's a good thing. The first time is a little painful, takes a little time. Go to the gear, touch that, go to network. You're going to need to use the IP address and the unit name. When you first turn on and use the iPad app, you will have to identify it to this console. You'll have to tell it, there you go, you'll have to tell it have to enter the IP address from your mixing console, and that's located up here. And you're going to have to tell it the unit name, and it has to be spelled exactly. That's found right here. Oops. Once you do that, then you come back and you click Done up in the corner. And then you can click on it once. Actually, sorry, Done. Then you can click on it and tell it to connect. And it will bring up this mixer. I think it's already connected, so it won't do it now. But that's how you connect your iPad to the mixer, and you have another way to control. Maybe, choir directors, you want to use this during a concert because you want to be down in front conducting your students, and you want to be able to play back or mix microphones. You can't actually play back from that because you have to have, unless you have it patched in on another microphone channel down to the stage, you could do that And then all you have to do is start the computer, but you have volume control from your iPad. So that's another way to control your show without being at the soundboard.